Hey guys, want to share a quick video with you today on just getting more what you want out of your life. One of my clients I talked to earlier today came with me with a question of how do you actually deal with people that are tough negotiators, and even dealing with these clients consistently, he knows that they're going to get all this pushback, there's going to be this stress. And so while we're going to work through what he can do linguistically and what he can do before the calls to systematically set him up for success, to really alleviate a lot of the time and stress and expectations of the clients, I said that he needed to energetically make some shifts. And so I invited him, I actually told him to do a couple exercises, and one I'm going to share with you here today, and I invite you to consider doing it sometime today, this week, this month. Do it as soon as you can. And so realize this, that while we can linguistically or force people into doing something or standing our ground, and sometimes that's required, but it's a lot of the influence equation of getting what you want. A lot of it's energetic. It's things that you've built within yourself. Some people always have a way of getting their way. They have an expectation, they have a peace of mind, they have a way they communicate where they're not dominating, but they're just, they got this rapport, but they do have strong intentions for what it is that they want. And so the exercise that I said to my client, my friend, was this. I said, go to a restaurant sometime this week and go there, maybe as you walk in, and see the table that you want to sit at with your lady or your man or your friends or your group. And maybe that table's not available, but there's people leaving it. Or maybe there is, they're clearing the table and they say, oh, you already know the pushback is going to be, it's not ready yet, it's reserved, where it's not, they're clearing it right now. So you go in there with the expectation that that's what I want. So always be clear about what you want, not going into the restaurant or the conversation or to the relationship just taking whatever they give you. So usually when you walk into that restaurant, you wait and then you take what they give you. Go in there with the expectation, I want to sit at that table. It's not ready yet. I'll wait. There's an energy there. So energy, expectation, intention is a better word. You go in there expecting something, and most people aren't expecting that pushback. So that energy is built within you as you're walking into that restaurant, and they might have had a lot of customers push them back, so they've got this blanket statement. So you have your own blanket statement. Oh, I'll wait. What are they going to say to that? And so you just want to get in the habit of energetically putting something out there that you have an intention for what it is that you want. You have an outcome. There's something that you want. You're not going into the conversation, the negotiation, just, well, they're going to be difficult, expecting that. No, don't expect them to be difficult. No, they're going to be difficult. Expect to get what you want. That's where the intention is. That's where the energy is. And expect and intend for them to be happy about it. And, just that expectation, there'll be humor in the moment, and humor breaks tension. Even as I'm talking to myself, I say things, I flub, I mess up sometimes, and I laugh at myself, and it breaks tension. You think about seeing a great comedian, it breaks tension. And so when you're clear about what you want, you've got flexibility in your approach, but you're really clear. 9 times out of 10, I've walked into places and people, I heard no, 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 and I just said, hey, and I wasn't even trying to manipulate the person or get my way. I just was energetically like, hey, I'm going to wait for that place. And I was fun, and I was certain, and I had an expectation or an intention. And 9 times out of 10, they'll pause and they'll be like, okay. It's like they don't want to, it's not that they don't want to have to deal with me because I'm so difficult. That's not the way to do it. They want to deal with me and help me because I'm fun to deal with. And I have a strong intention. And they know that I'm gonna get my way. And I'm going to do it in a nice way. So, it's like you catch more, flies or bees with honey, they say. I don't know what that analogy is, but the point of this video is just go in with an intention. Have something that you want. And so for yourself this week, go in someplace with a strong intention, and you'll notice that you will cultivate an energy, a habit within yourself. It's an unconscious pattern. So as you know from many of my other videos, our conscious minds only process about 134 bits of information at every second. But millions of bits of information are processed by our unconscious mind. Right now you can see, I've got like, a pimple on my nose. I've got like, there's maybe sounds going on in your room, but I can say some things, I can do some things, I can pull your attention here to overload the conscious part of your mind. And so as we communicate with other people, we're communicating with this bridge of communication. Their model of the world, your model of the world. And so how do you connect the bridge? How do you pull them into your model of the world? Oftentimes there's things happening in this unconscious realm, where unconsciously their unconscious mind is speaking to your unconscious mind, and so there's a whole different level of unconscious conversation that's happening there. And sometimes you feel it, even with your friends. There's like a vibe or a way that you say things, and there's like there's this thing. And so how do you pull people into that vibe? You go in there with that expectation, that intention, and you're flexible, and everybody likes to laugh, and everybody likes people that really stand for something. People love certainty, people love confidence, they're drawn to it. So you go in there cultivating that energy within yourself, not just one day, but over time. It will build that unconscious identity that you have for yourself as a person, again, not consciously, an unconscious identity of a person that gets their way, that always gets their way and keeps other people happy too. That energetic exchange when you come in there, that unconscious reality that you've built within yourself, that you've cultivated with over time, that is what really influences people. And so when you walk in there, they just feel something different inside of you. And so make this point today to go out there every day in every aspect of your life to set intentions. Expect the best and know that whatever you get, that was the best. That's one of the secrets of life. You learn to appreciate. So you expect the best, and then if something you got was different than what you thought was the best, we'll say, well, maybe that was the best for me. I couldn't find my keys for 10 minutes the other day, and maybe there was going to be a car accident that would have happened if I had gotten in the car at that exact time. So always appreciate everything that you're given, know that you're guided, and do these exercises. I'll see you soon.